Okay, now where we left off last week or last class, there was a storage area here for all your video, your film, your pictures, your music that you bring in. We have the viewing window over here, and then we have our timeline at the bottom where we're going to start learning about adding different features. So we're going to go through these tools up at the top of the screen. First is My Media. That's all the information that you upload into the iMovie window. Now we have audio. Now, audio has a lot of iMovie has a lot of preloaded music and sound effects into the audio feature. So you can go and click this folder and you can search through and see what you can find in here. And as we add more through Incompetech and other areas, this library will grow a little bit. So let's go ahead. I'm going to find doesn't really matter. I'm going to find, let's see. I'm going to search for a song, so I'm going to go to Effects. By clicking on time here, you should be able to find the longest music up, the longest thing up at the top. So I'll look up here for Havana. What's that sound like? And by hitting spacebar, I can hear it. All right, and that'll work. That's what I'm looking for. So you can take the whole thing because it has a yellow border, and left click and drag and drop it down to the bottom. Or you can just take a portion of it. Just click, whoop, let's go back to Havana. Left click and just drag one way or the other while you're holding left click down. And now you just have a portion of that song and you can drag it down. Now as you can see, you can have multiple audio clips at the bottom. So maybe I'm going to look for a sound effect of an alarm too. So I'm going to click an alarm, or type an alarm. Here's an alarm clock bell, and you can go ahead and try that. That sounds good. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to bring that down also. Again, I'm just showing you, for example, some options you have for audio. So now when I'm done with audio, you want to clear that off, and you can have all the other options to look through. The next one is titles. Now there's a lot of different titles you can choose from. A lot of people like the Star Wars one here. Some of these have a bar at the bottom, which is always nice to just kind of make it stand out what you're going to write. But let's take a title, and you can either do two things. Put it in the beginning, or you can take a title and you can put it, just wants me to finish there, or take a title and put it up above. Okay, now you can have multiple titles up above, but you cannot have one go, I'll show you that in a minute. There's another step there. So you have a title here, and all I have to do is click on it, double click on the text, and then you can write hello. Now you hit the check mark up here to lock it in, very important. Hit the check mark, it's locked in now. So now our title says, you hit the space bar, it plays back, hello, and then it goes into the video with all kinds of music that I put underneath. Right? The next thing is backgrounds. Maybe you want to have a map, or just like a blue screen or a black screen, or a curtain maybe. Take the curtain. They already have it in the beginning too. That's a green screen. So take the curtain down, left click, drag and drop. So now we have the curtain. Now if you want, you can take that title and put it up above, and you'll have the title on the curtain. Hit the space bar, it starts playing back. So you can go ahead and try these. The maps are kind of cool because you can have the plane fly, the red line fly from one location to the next. So up here you can type, we're going to have it come from Australia. And we'll have it come to BDL is Bradley International Airport in Windsor Locks. So we'll type BDL. Instead of having it say Windsor Locks, we're going to have it say Suffield. Done. And then when you hit space bar again, it says hello, and then the plane's going to go all the way to Suffield. Okay, so backgrounds are good, and then transitions are always a popular one. These first 4 or 5 are really good, these first 4. But you can go with a fade to black, and it'll take the plane flight, and then it'll fade to black, and then go into the video. So a lot of options here for you to try out. Go ahead, take a run through them, refresh your memory, and then we'll move on to the tools above the video.